Okay, this as list method is used to convert an array to a list. Okay, let me see the syntax of this one. So we see the syntax of this one. It is public list, public list, and as list. As list is a method which will take a array as an input, and it will convert that array to a list. So this is also a static method. Okay, so this is also a static method. Okay, so let's take an example. Int array, let's say numbers again. So I want to convert this to a list. 10, 20, 100, 200, 30, 300, 40, 400. So I want to convert these numbers into a list. Okay, so I'll use as list method. Okay, so as list method is a what type it is? It is a static method. Static method must be called with respect to what? Class name. Okay, arrays dot as list, arrays dot as list, and you'll be passing the array name over here. So just pass the array name over here. So this will return list of integer. Okay, I'll say integer list. Okay, so list will be what do you mean? What do you mean of this list of integer? In the sense, list is storing the only integer related values. This is the meaning of list of integer. So if you are writing, so it is always nice. It is always mandatory to give the type of value you are storing in a list. Okay, you should use the we used to call it as a generics function actually. So generics in the sense the type of value the particular collection is storing. Okay, okay, so you should be mentioning the type of value the collection is storing. So here, how you will be doing that? You will be enclose that the type of value in angular braces. In less than and greater than, you should be writing the type of value. Okay, so let's see an example on this one. So let me create a class called convert array to a list, array to a list, public stat void main. And yeah, let's close this. So here I'll take an array, integer array, numbers goes to I'll 10, I'll take four values 10, 20, 30, 40, and I want to convert this array to a string. Okay, I'll say arrays dot as list, and I have to give the array name numbers, and this will return a list of integer, list of integer, and I'll be giving the name as integer list, integer list, integer list. Okay, control shift to import integer. I have written spelling wrong over here. Integer, correct. Arrays dot as list. This will return, change the type to okay. Int array is saying as list. The same only. Okay, int array. So now what I'll do is I'll display this one SYSO, and I'll say integer list, and this will return the integer values storing in a list. Okay, so it is not giving the values. use toString, even though let me check whether it will give or not. That will again use a for loop. Okay, it will not, it is not giving the values. Okay, I'll use for loop. Let's use collection instead of this. I'll use for each. So let's say for tiny. Yes, I'll say number here. Display the number. Let me delete this one. Java application. Okay, still we are getting the same toString also. It is displaying the toString. Fine. It is displaying the toString, no problem. Okay. That's it, right? Like, we are converting the, array to a list. Okay. So we can see that, like, it is printing the reference instead of like printing the values, it is printing the reference. Okay. I'll check on this. Okay. And even like we can take one more example on this one. So let me convert a string array to a list. Let me take one more example. Convert string to convert string array to a list. Or we can directly use this way. Instead of this, I'll directly say the values. I'll directly use the values. Let's say 10, 20, 30, 40. And this will return list of integers. This will return the list of integer. And SYS4. Now this will print the integer list full. Let's run as Java application. So it is displaying the values. It is converted to a list. Okay. So if we are using integer array, it is giving the, as previously we saw that if you are using the integer array and you are like giving the integer array to the asList method, so it is giving the list of integer array. So when you are like directly passing elements to the asList method, so asList method definitely it will take some elements actually. Okay, so if you whatever the elements you are passing, so it will be it will consider as an array itself. Okay, so it will convert those values into it will convert that array into a list of integers. That's what it is doing actually. So if you want to like convert a string array to a list, you will be using the same way. So let's say we have arrays dot as list, and here you'll be passing the values you want to convert. For example, ABC, I will say MacBook, I'll say HP laptop, Linux OS. So these are uh, this is a string array, and it will convert that array into a list of string, because what values we are storing in a array. So these are the list values, right? String values, right? So I'll be writing a type. I'll be storing the string values. I'll say some names. Okay. I'll say out names. So it will print all the names one by one. Save. See, ABC, MacBook, HP, laptop, Linux OS. Okay, so as list method is used to convert an array into a collection. Okay, this is what we have seen.